How's it going, everyone? Hopper here, and today I have a little bit of a different type of video. Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't get certain series recorded, so you just gotta wait on that. I'm sorry, but anyway, I decided I'd take this time and this little error, turn it into a little happy accident. So I thought I'd take this audio in this recording space, I guess, to just kind of talk about whatever, just whatever the fuck I want, I guess. I don't even know what the gameplay footage is going to be for this. It could be anything. There's a handful of things it could be. I didn't really plan this out too well beforehand. It's probably going to be Overwatch or Dragon Ball, probably one of the two. But damn, I've just been watching a lot of damn good movies lately. Jeez, it's just unreal. Like, ones I haven't seen before as well. I mean, I've been rewatching some that I've already seen before, but to be able to watch some fresh, completely, undisturbed and unspoiled in any way, pretty incredible. First, Barry Lyndon. Stanley Kubrick. If you don't know it, it's a period piece. Really saying more than that feels pointless. It's technically a story about a man who kind of rises from being basically just a commoner all the way up to royalty. It's a really, really interesting and cold look at that time period. I feel like it's something that we don't get a lot necessarily from a ton of period pieces, where they actually show you all of the horrible stuff, not just making most of it look good with some minor hindrances to society here and there. Nah, it shows you how from the bottom up it's corrupt, it's boring, it's hilariously incompetent, and honestly it's just childish. Like, it shows you just how ridiculous it could be at times. So yeah, shocker, Kubrick up there killing it. After that, I watched one by Yoshihiro Osu named Tokyo Story, and this movie was just profound. So this is a slow one. If you don't like a movie that doesn't have basically any action, you're not gonna like it. Basically, it's just about a family, a big family. It's about these grandparents, the parents and kids. Really, I should just say the parents and the kids, and then those kids' kids, because it's mostly about the parents and the kids. So anyway, the parents, I'm just gonna clear it up and show pictures just in case you also don't know. The parents come into town to visit their children, and their children don't really give a fuck. It's such an interesting take on this kind of story, on the family essentially breaking down, but it's done in the most realistic way possible because it doesn't feel real. We like to detach ourselves from reality sometimes and think, well, I wouldn't do that, or people wouldn't do that. But in reality, the way that everyone kind of hides their emotions in this movie and tries to just put on a front, it just feels so accurate to real life. Every character in this is kind of representative of someone I feel like everyone could know, or at least has met someone that is like similar to them. It's insane. I don't want to spoil anything. It's a really, really good watch. If you haven't seen it, I highly, highly recommend you do so. After that, the most recent two I've watched have been French Dispatch and Licorice Pizza. Two new movies by two of my favorite directors. Well, okay, I'll be honest. I shouldn't say Wes Anderson's one of my favorites. I've not watched too many from him. But PTA now, on the other hand, I've watched quite a bit. And let me tell you, this was right up there for me. This was killer. Now, I don't think it's his best movie, personally. I think There'll Be Blood, The Master, Punch Drunk Love, I think those come a bit ahead. But out of all the ones I watched, which has been all of them except Phantom Thread, I think this is my number 4. This is just phenomenal. I mean, just such a nostalgic, beautiful, profound look back at the past. It's a very interesting way of having a kind of these rose-tinted glasses on while looking at the past, but also being able to take an objective look and be like, times were different and not for the better. It's about a young man who's basically striving to be an actor. He's 15, and he basically immediately gets the hots for a girl that's 25, and he can't help but fall in love with her. And then it's really cute. I like their relationship for the most part, in terms of the fact that it doesn't necessarily seem reciprocated in any sexual way. I mean, the boy kind of lusts after her a little bit, but he's also a young boy. French Dispatch is weird. At first, I wasn't sure how I felt about the ending, especially just how all these 3 different stories, at least the 3 main stories, they don't necessarily connect in terms of the stories themselves. However, they're all interconnected by being run by the same newspaper and having a lot of the same characters appear throughout all the different stories. But it's a little confusing. Sorry, I know if you haven't watched the movie, you probably don't get it, but for me to be able to explain everything would take forever. Okay, I'll just explain it real quick. French Dispatch, it's basically it's a story about a small newspaper operating in a fictional French town and basically showing 3 of the last stories in the last issue before the owner's death. It's a really, really weird movie, and it kind of feels like there's no point, but there really is, and you can tell that Wes is leading you towards something. So yeah, really, really good movies lately, and just kind of gives me appreciation for the fact that modern cinema in general always has something to offer. It doesn't matter how long you've been around, you'll always be able to find new or old interesting things that are new to you. Alright, that's it. That's this little spiel for me. I don't even remember what game I said I was going to pick, but hopefully y'all enjoyed. I know this one was kind of more of a chill, relaxed video. It wasn't anything too serious, just kind of me talking about some movies I watched recently. I'm sure in the future I may have some that are a little more focused maybe on game design elements or movie elements, something like that. Alright, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Leave a like and comment, subscribe if you would. It really helps out and it's greatly appreciated. I'll see you all in the next video. Well, have a good one.